They have long foretold the return of the mountain spirits. They have said that they would cleanse the desert, that the weak would fall under the teeth of dogs. But they never foretold of this. We had no idea that we would become their prey.
Prey is more than just a run and gun type of shooter. Sure, we've got really visceral, awesome combat in the game, but we've got a lot of different puzzles and a lot of different kind of density of experience is what we call it. And as you're going through the game, there's a number of scripted sequences, there's a lot of different puzzles that you're playing through. We've got a lot of new gameplay that we've added on top of just the normal, conventional run and gun type of stuff. The thing that's really cool that we have is we've got these kind of core elements like wall walk, gravity changing, portals, and each of those on their own makes for an interesting little experience, but the real power comes when you combine them together. So you can take wall walk, you can walk up a wall and you have to jump through a portal into another room where you fall from the ceiling in the room and then you can flip gravity in that room. So when you start combining them, you come up with just an infinite number of combinations. Well, multiplayer in Prey is going to be pretty interesting and unique from just a normal deathmatch type of experience. Because all these modes that we've mentioned, wall walk, gravity changing, spirit walk, portals, all of that transfers over to multiplayer as well.
Within the ship, there's these creatures called the Wraiths, which are really trapped on board the sphere. And what they can do is they can go around and they can go into the body of any creature and possess it. So you can be talking to an NPC, an outplayer character, and just, they're giving you information that's important to you, and then all of a sudden a Wraith comes along and possesses them, and suddenly they're an enemy, and you have to watch out for that. Deathwalk is another feature that we really spend a lot of time on and are very proud of. It's basically a feature that when you die, you go to this spirit realm that is, it's one last chance before you die. And on the spirit realm, there are these wraiths that are flying around. And at first, when you get there, you discover your body is floating upwards into the heavens. And you have to shoot these wraith creatures, which sucks your body back and grounds it back into the real world. And once you get back down into the real world, then you can run around shooting these wraiths to get health. We didn't want to create weapons that were so alien that people really wouldn't know what to do with them. You know, people pick them up and they don't feel right, they don't feel powerful or interesting. So they have real-world analogs, if you will, that translate to real-world weapons. So there's a gun in it that feels like a machine gun. There's another gun that feels like a rocket launcher. We have a goo gun that sort of is an analog to a shotgun. But in actual play, they feel so much more deep than that, and they have modes and uses that you come to learn as you're playing the game. One of the big features in the game that we're really excited about is how we can manipulate gravity. Gravity can be flipped and turned, so you can be walking along and you can hit a button that'll have gravity suddenly go to the side. So everything in the world, all the physics objects, and you are suddenly pulled down to the side wall. You can have it flip in reverse. You can be walking along a corridor and look up and notice, oh wait, there's some sort of health object or machine that I might want to manipulate. I wonder how I can figure out how to flip gravity and get up there. Spirit mode is a function where you can move beyond barriers, you can sneak around in stealth mode past creatures, but it also allows you to find secret areas. You also see something we call Spirit Bridge, which is you're walking along and you may see a platform you want to go to, but there's no physical way to get there. So you go into Spirit mode and you see that there's a Spirit Bridge that goes from where you are up into that zone. So you really have to keep popping back and forth between your Spirit mode to see what's going around in the world and in real mode so you can move your body physically along. Because once you leave your body for spirit mode, your body is essentially helpless and it's just stuck there. And if any creatures come along, they'll attack it and you'll actually take more damage while your body is lying there dormant, waiting for your spirit to return.
Now go. You have much to do. We shall talk again soon. Do not let them make you their prey.